Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So now let's have a look at the SP 500 year-end target and also the Nasdaq year-end target where I see this thing. So with everything that's happening right now and everything that's going on right now, I really see that we're in the middle of one of the greatest booms we have ever seen. And one of the greatest moves we've ever seen when it comes to the overall stock market itself. I've never seen in my last 16 years of trading these markets and going through a few bear markets now in different sectors. I've never seen anything like this when it comes to the amount of fuel and the amount of support that the government's putting behind these markets, even though they're starting to become into a bit of a bubble territory right now when it comes to the S&P. So with all that being said, guys, I believe we're in the midst of one of the greatest moves to the upside. And so with that being said, I have targets on the S&P of 5,000 right there. Now, why 5,000 is because if I draw it from the low, from this point, this low through here, and I draw it up through there, it's roughly, I calculated roughly 20% from 4,200 of 5,000. Now it's probably going to go a lot higher. It may even go a lot higher than that. But I see, if I'm looking at this from a target basis, I see by the end of this year, which is 6 months away, by the way, that we're likely to see a 5,000 print based on, just based on, I won't go into all the details, but based on looking at, the amount of money that's been printed and all that sort of stuff behind it. So that there, and again, I've even heard some people say that, the market's going to crash and the market's overvalued and all that sort of stuff. I wouldn't be putting anything on that, guys, personally. And just looking at this market right now, we're in one of the greatest moves in history, and it's just, those who take advantage of it, I got to do really well by the end of this year. That's why I am really heavily long a lot of stocks right now, especially the tech sector, because I definitely see at least a 5,000 print happening this year when it comes to these markets. We're going to continue getting these highs and lows, so we are going to get pullbacks throughout the year, guys. So it's not just going to be straight up, but we are going to continue to get these pullbacks as well. But the trend is just continue to be up, and we're likely to see one of the greatest parabolic moves we've ever seen when it comes to the S&P 500. So I have a 5,000 target on the S&P 500, and moving over through to the Nasdaq, based on this overall sort of triangle pattern here that I've measured. I see that we are likely to hit the 17,000 level on the 17,000 there. That's based on this projection, this level here. So, and again, if I move this from this cursor here and also move it up roughly 20%, I see a 20% move coming towards the end of the year. That's a conservative basis, but I see, a 17,000 print coming on the Nasdaq, especially when we're now just breaking out of this beautiful, beautiful triangle pattern now on an overall basis, and we have definitely broken out. It hasn't been a false breakout. We've definitely had a big breakout. So now we're in what I call the blast off move of breaking out of the triangle pattern. And so therefore, we will get pullbacks, guys. It's not likely to go straight up. No market does. So just keep that in mind. But I definitely do see that we are likely to see, as this Nasdaq continues up, we're likely to see a 17,000 print. So just imagine what a lot of the tech stocks are going to do. Hence the reasons why I've been long tech now for many, many months. And why I see big moves coming, especially in a lot of the major tech sector stocks throughout there.